Hi there, I'm Harrison from Escape Trailer, and today we answer the question, manual versus power awning. What's the difference? If this video helps you, be sure to like and subscribe. The standard awning here at Escape Trailer is a manual awning, and this comes included with the base price of every Escape Trailer, and the option is a power awning. And a very quick way to tell them apart is that the manual awning has support arms on either side, whereas the power awning does not. As I mentioned, the standard is a manual awning. It has the following measurements per trailer. This awning is exceptionally easy to set up, even if you're a shorter person all by yourself. We'll cut to Melissa, who's going to show you how to set up this awning.
Hi, I'm Melissa from Escape Trailer, and I'm going to show you how to take out the manual awning on our 17B in our showroom. And because I'm 5'2", I have a wonderful little tool here. So the first thing you're going to want to do, and you're going to want to take your locks off, okay? There's these little knobs. Now you don't want to undo them too much, just enough that they flow a little loose, not all the way or you'll lose the nut, okay? And I'm going to repeat myself on the other side of the awning as well. There is a lock as well, so you push this up here and remove. Just lift it up like that. And again, now we're going to repeat on the other side. Lift up and then loosen this nut, just so it's loose, not wholly going to fall out, okay? Now there's a little thing up here, which is great, and that says open and close. So on my little tool, this does come with the awning, we have two ends. This is the latch end, and then our little ring. That ring I can reach up and move that to the open position, okay? With my little hook end, because I'm short, is we hook it into the little end here. And then just give it a yank. Now that's pulled all the way open. That's great. Now we're going to get the tool away. Now, again, we repeat ourselves for each arm, okay? This now is going to slide up, right all the way up until it goes click. Now it's locked in position, this little clip here, okay? And we're going to do that on the other side. Clip into place, fantastic. Now, so I don't have to keep walking back and forth. I'm now going to lift this arm up. We're not going to lift it all the way at one shot because it will put too much pressure on the other side and be harder to lift up. When I'm lifting this up, if it's raining out or anything, you can have it on a slight angle so the rain will fall off and not have to puddle in the center. So we're going to, this is like a vacuum cleaner. There's a metal part in here that goes into the little slots, and we just pull that out. And we grab this. Never pull on this handle, because if you pull on this handle, you could break it. And you just want to have it out in place and then pull up, okay? So grab here and pull. And once it, see, it'll automatically click into your position, so you have it. So you can walk over to the other side and do it. It's not going to fall down on you. Okay? Let's do the other side. Here. Again, lift this out and pull it up. It's not very heavy. It slides quite easy. Okay, so that's nice and even. Again, now if it is raining, you can let it down a couple of notches just by lifting up and going down 2 notches. And then the rain will go right off to the side and drain off away from you. Now that this is open to where we want it, you can open it higher. I just didn't pull it out more. We lock our position here. This is definitely another lock to keep it more sturdy. So you don't have to reef on it, just so it's finger tight. So that's done. These are kind of in the way. Close them up. Okay, we're going to drag this over to the side here. We're going to, again, tighten the nut just so it's snug, and we'll get that out of the way, and then we'll wrap this out of the way so it's not in our face while we're camping, just like that. And voila, you have your awning open. And now we're going to put the awning away. And it's really easy. It's just exactly what we did earlier by taking it out, or the opposite. So we're going to get this out of the way and move it closer to the center. This is a good thing. We're going to see this. So there's a little clip here, of course, to bring it back up. And we're going to loosen that off. Not a lot, just a little, right? Okay, and then we're going to do that on the other side as well. That. And I'm 5'2", so my son measured me the other day. Okay, so now we're going to lower the handles like we did earlier, but we're going to do a little bit at a time. So we pull this handle out and we slide it down about halfway. And then we go to the other side to do the same. Pull the handle out. We can go a little lower this time. There we go. And then back over to the other side. And all the way down this time. We don't want to go too much because we don't want to put too much pressure on one side or the other. There we go. Now we take these little clips out. So just to pull that clip back a little bit like this, and then slide it back. That's why we undo the little things here. And the exact on the other side. Okay, pull the clip out, pull that clip out, and slide it back, right down to where it stops. Now this is the fun part. We're going to hold on to this wonderful little thing here because it stops it from slamming back in. And here's the open close. We're now going to switch that to the close. Make sure your thing is away from the door. I always do it by the door. And let it slide itself up. And I'm short, so I let it go. It is now locked in place. But for safety features, we are going to make sure that these locks are in place and that these are now tightened back up again. Okay. You can see it on that side, just so it's snug. You don't have to like reef on that or make it extremely tight. But again, you always want to make sure your two locks are closed. Just a nice click into place and tighten this up. That's it. Nice and easy, ready to travel on to your next adventure.
So as you can see, the manual awning is exceptionally easy to set up and it doesn't take a whole lot of effort, even for one person alone. So it's definitely manageable. And of course, my favorite feature on the manual awning is that you can lower one side relative to the other and have the rain run off the side nice and easy. Now, important thing to remember here is that your awning is principally a sunshade rather than a rain shade. So you'd want to make sure that your awning is properly dried before you stow it back away. Now, one drawback of the manual awning is that you do have these support arms on the sides. They're kind of nice because you can lower one side relative to the other, but your view out of the passenger side windows on the trailer can potentially be blocked by these awning arms. Here I'm going to show you what the view would look like out of these windows. Now that we've seen which windows can be blocked by the manual awning, an important thing to consider is our frameless windows. So as a refresher, the frameless windows are top hinged awning style opening windows. So they open up at the bottom approximately 3 inches. Now, if you have the manual awning, that window won't be able to open up as much because the awning arm is coincident with that window. So you wouldn't be able to open it on those windows. Now, another thing to consider is that if you have those windows out, and the awning comes back, you have the potential to break the window. So you have to be very mindful and remember to close up those windows before you retract the awning. The option is the power awning. It has the following measurements per trailer, and this awning is exceptionally easy to set up. It's about as easy as pressing a button. In addition to the ease of opening and closing, the power awning also features an inbuilt wind sensor. So if you're away from your trailer and the wind starts to pick up, it will automatically retract itself back into the trailer. So this awning is really for those of you who just want to set it and forget it. As I've mentioned, the power awning does not feature those external support arms like the manual awning does. This is a little bit of a double-edged sword. Obviously, you've got the benefit that you don't have these arms in the way blocking your windows or running the risk of breaking the windows, and also you don't have any arms to walk into. However, the drawback is that because you don't have the arms, you can't lower one side relative to the other like you can on the manual awning. So the power awning will sometimes tend to collect water inside the middle, so you'd have to give that a push every so often to get that water out. One more thing I want to mention before we go is that we have the option for an LED awning light strip. This LED awning light strip is dimmable and it can be paired with either awning type. So either with the manual awning, it will come with its own little remote, or for the power awning, it'll be on the remote for the awning. Fantastic. Hopefully this video helped you to understand the differences between the manual and the power awning. As always, if you have any questions, email us at sales@escapetrailer.com and we'd be more than happy to help you. And of course, these are just a couple of the many options that we offer here at Escape Trailer, where we build for you.